All right, let's talk German. If you're learning, you have almost certainly hit this snag. Two verbs that sound so similar. Today, we are finally going to clear up the confusion between decken and stecken.
So the first question on everyone's mind is why? Why are these two words so easy to get mixed up? You know you've done it, I've done it. What is the deal here?
Well, the answer is almost frustratingly simple. It's not some crazy complex grammar rule. Nope, they just rhyme. That's literally it. The whole reason they cause so much trouble is just because they sound alike.
Okay, so to untangle this mess, let's just break them down one by one. First up on the list, the verb decken.
So what's decken all about? At its core, decken means to cover. Just think about putting something over the surface of something else. You know, like putting a tablecloth on a table, or even covering something abstract like costs.
And here is a perfect real-world example. Die Versicherung deckt die Kosten. Pay attention to that verb there, deckt die Kosten.
And when you see the English translation, it becomes totally clear. The insurance covers the costs. The action is all about coverage, laying something over the top.
All right, one down, one to go. Now let's tackle its tricky twin, stecken.
Now, stecken is a totally different ballgame. It describes a completely different physical action. It means to put or to stick something into something else. Think about putting your keys in a pocket, a letter in an envelope. It's all about that inward motion.
So, for our German example, you get something like this. Ich stecke den Schlüssel in die Tasche. The key action here is stecke. And boom, the translation makes that distinction crystal clear. I put the key into my pocket. See? The key isn't covering the pocket, it's going inside of it. And that right there is the heart of stecken.
All right, now for the main event. We've looked at them on their own, but let's put them head to head. This is where it's really going to click.
Okay, here it is, side by side. With decken, you cover the table. The action happens on top. With stecken, you put the key away. The action happens inside. Same sound, totally different worlds.
But hey, if you only remember one thing from all of this, make it what's coming up next. This is the golden rule that's going to lock it in for you forever.
Here's part one. It is so simple. Just remember this. If something decked, it's on top. Think of a deck on a house or a ship. It's always on top, right? And here's the other half. If something's stecked, it's inside. You stick it in something. That's the whole game right there. On top versus inside. If you can remember that, you've mastered decken and stecken.
So there you have it. The mystery is solved. It really just comes down to direction, on top or inside. And that gets me thinking, what other tricky German word pairs have you run into that sound the same but mean something totally different? Thanks for watching.